Hey guys, glad to meet you here. And I will welcome my colleague Emily Huang to gonna introduce our program for you.
Hello. Okay, perfect. So, hello everyone. Nice to meet all of you. I'm Emily Huang from Beijing Film Academy Cinematography Department. First of all, thanks for joining us. I do hope after today's introduction, you will get to know more about our international program, be more interested to it, and maybe join us in the future. So today I'm going to talk about three parts. I will start from a short introduction of our school, then give you some information about our department. Thirdly, which is most important part of today, I'm going to talk about our international program in more details. During the presentation, if you have any questions, please feel free to let us know in the Q&A bar. Okay, so let's go. Beijing Film Academy is the only film academy in China and the largest film academy in Asia. Through 65 years development, it has built up a multidisciplinary and multi-level cultivation system that embraces the entire spectrum of filmmaking. The film Chinese directors such as Zhang Yimou, Chen Kaige, Tian Zhuangzhuang, Jia Zhangke, and Gu Changwei all graduated from Beijing Film Academy. So Department of Cinematography was set up along with the establishment of Beijing Film Academy in 1950. For more than 50 years, with the teachers' efforts of several generations, the department has educated a large number of film and television art and technical talents. And most graduates have become outstanding persons in Chinese film and television domains. Many of their works have not only made big impact on the domestic audience, but also enjoyed an international film fame for Chinese film and become an excellent vehicle in communicating Chinese culture. The educational expertise of film and television cinematography does not lie only in teaching special techniques and skills of cinematography, but also very much in cultivating good taste of the students in art creations and appreciations. So in our practical training, we act not only upon the principle of teaching, but also pay more attention to shaping of students' professional qualification and exploration of their artistic imaginations. So among the teachers in cinematography department, there are not only famous scholars who provide with well-cited teaching series as well as remarkable academic achievements, but also well-known filmmakers who possesses rich theoretical and practical experience with work that have already produced a big impact in the industry. The department has a teaching faculty that is reasonably made of different age group with various knowledge structure and capabilities. With the advantages of the higher level faculty teachers both in theory and practice, the department has adopted a whole set of effective teaching methods over the years. Besides, we also have very close relationship with a very famous equipment company all over the world, like Arri, Red, Sony, Cook, Panavision, and so on. In 2013, the cinematography department took the initiative to start the Academy's first ever international program. Therefore, we share the same resources, facilities, and equipment that the cinematography department uses. So Beijing Film Academy's Film Production International Program is offering and catering to our students' needs and helps them settle into their new life in China. We offer courses mainly in the field of film production, including directing, cinematography, editing, and many more, allowing you to explore all areas of filmmaking. We teach you the skills you need not only to work in China, but anywhere in the world. The connections you will make can bring you endless opportunities and a chance for you to develop yourself, meet new and interesting people, and have an experience that not many students will have. As the Chinese film industry grows day by day, the market is perfect for you to start off your career. The teaching language of our program is English, and all our students and teachers in this program, in this department speak English and are always willing to help if need. So if you are not confident in your level of Chinese, we also offer classes in which we will help you learn and gain the confidence that you need with your new life. We have many different facilities on offer, such as studios, studio equipment, a range of cinema cameras, screening rooms, and access to all other facilities in the campus. Everything you need to make your story into a reality. This 4-year program consists of 2 years of learning in all filmmaking areas. Then the last 2 years will consist of one specific area of your choice. Last but not least, I want to stress again, since our program is an English teaching program, which is different from other majors of BFA, which is taught in Chinese. For today, we will mainly answer questions of this English teaching program. So if you have any question regarding the Chinese teaching program, we will later share a relevant link with you so you can check more. So that basically this is all the information that we want to share for today. So if you have any questions, me and my colleague Joseph is here and we can answer you.
Thank you, teacher. Yeah, I think there are some questions on the Q&A bar that can be highlighted. For example, there's this question from Matthew Owen, if you want to answer. So his question is for BFA, which is, can we do a part-time job as an international bachelor students?
Joseph, can you answer this question?
Yeah, actually, we're quite support our students to doing some internship during study because, you know, as a filmmaker, we need enough practice to enhance our skills and our mind. And so we do help our student to get the opportunity of internship in the film industry. But of course, we will also help our student to do the special tips of their visa to make the internship legally under the law of the Chinese government.
Noted, Joseph. Thank you. So there are some other questions, especially related to scholarships. So a lot of them are interested with the BFA International Film Production Program, but they're also wondering about the scholarships for this program.
Yeah, actually, as the former academy, former university that in Beijing Film Academy, we have two systems. First system is taught in Chinese, which need you to have HSK test, HSK 4 or 5 level test before the entrance. So Emily will share you a link about the introduction of the Chinese speaking film programs. And today I'm going to talk about more about our international film program, which taught in English. Since this program is taught in English, so the CSC, the government scholarship, is not available in our program. But we raise fund our own scholarship depending on the grade, which means if you are good and you are confident enough to study in our program, the top 30% of our students will get around 10K to 30K per year, per academic year as a scholarship for them. That's almost half of the tuition of the year. Also, we are quite optimistic to communicate with the Beijing government, which sometimes support different amount of scholarships for our students. So that is the mainly situation about the scholarship.
Wonderful. So I think there's another interesting question for BFA, which is the student is wondering if BFA have a 1-year film program available for international students.
Actually, we have that, but it's not for academic degree or for any diploma. So if you just want to have 1 year, take a glance about the film production program, you have to be already academy student in your own country or any other country, if you want to apply 1 year, just 1 year in our program, you have to have a recommendation letter from your professor from the residence academy you have already started your study. So after that, you have to submit the same documents to apply just a 1 year program in Beijing Film Academy. But I have to say that the courses are different than the full-time international program. And also you only get the transcript for this 1 year and also just a certificate for that. 1 year program is not for degree education.
Okay, understood. So another question is that the student is asking if BFA require a portfolio of his work in order to apply for editing and post-production course, or in this case, for the international film production program.
Yeah, we are quite pleased if you have already done something before the entrance or before your application to our program. But we are also hunting and collecting the talented filmmakers all over the world, which means it's not that necessary if to submit the portfolio of your film work, which you have done before. But we do have a kind of instruction about like storyline, like the background of your education so far to help us inquire your situation. And also during the interview, we are going to ask you some questions about film to make the evaluation about whether uh, you are good to study in our program.
Mm-hmm. So in this case, so even if the students have zero basic in film production or any other Chinese top programs that is offered by BFA, then it should be no problem to apply, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Great. So probably like another question, another interesting question is what is the opportunities for foreigners, especially in the China's film industry? So some students, they are considering to study at BFA, but they're also thinking whether there are any job opportunities maybe for foreigners after graduating.
Yeah, let me point out some good examples from our alumni and graduate student. Some of them now they are actively work in the Chinese film industry as a assistant director or the director of cinematography and also the director of post-production. One of my student, a graduate student, he already be the new generation commercial cinematographer in the field, in the industrial. And also one of my classmates who comes from Russia, and he already did the latest Xu Zheng's film in China, which already unshown last Chinese New Year period. So we have quite confidence for our alumni or students, graduate student, to be part of the Chinese film industry. And on the other hand, now the cooperation between the Chinese film industry and the European American uh, film industry is quite close. And we already invite some professors from both these two fields. So that will enhance the connection between the Chinese film industry and the Western, let's say Western film industry. And since the cooperation is quite oftenly these days, so our student will be the bridges between these two film industry. And also we have closely with different association, such as the American Cinematography Association and the Dutch Cinematography Association, and also the British Cinematography Association, and lots of film universities such as AFI, the Tisch in the New York University, and the Dutch Film Academy, some of the best film industry, some of the best film universities all over the world that will offering lots of opportunities for our students. No matter they choose to get further study in those university, or they choose to find their own, to build their own place, build their own field in the film industry. So we do trust our students could earn their success.
That's awesome. That's awesome to hear. So thanks a lot, Joseph and Emily from BFA for sharing a lot of information and a lot of updates, especially about China's film industry and the opportunities for international students who are about to join BFA and the opportunities for them after graduating for BFA. Thanks a lot for your time.